Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Coach Andres, and thank you ladies for tuning in. Today we're going to talk about a very cool, exciting topic. It's going to be a two-part topic, so make sure you check into part 2 after we're done with this. We're going to talk about 7 factors. We're going to talk about 7 factors to make him addicted to you. And addicted to you in a healthy way, of course. We're not talking about this whole manipulation or games or level of unhealthy addiction. We're talking about a point of just creating your value and your attraction to the highest point. All right, so number 1 would be, you ever have that friend, we always know we have that friend, where when they're in a relationship, you don't hear from them at all. Like they're just gone until the relationship's broken up. That friend is like so into that relationship that you don't exist anymore. The friendship's gone. And then when they're gonna fight, then they show up. When the relationship's over, then they show up. We all have that friend. Don't be that friend. The idea is making sure you are living your best life without that person, creating the world, creating your dreams, creating your goals without that person. The more you can, the more attractive you look, the more valuable you look, the more he's going to be addicted to that. As much as you want to be with that person as much as you want to, I understand that, but creating your life and your value and your priorities first is more important than that, because that keeps things exciting. That keeps the relationship to last longer. So again, creating your life, focusing on your goals, knowing your standards, keeping that value, keeping that priority number 1. Don't be that friend that disappears and loses themselves, doesn't keep in touch with their friends or even their family members, or suffers at work or school. I've heard it. Don't do it. Make sure you focus on what's best for you. The right guy will understand that. You can't do the wrong thing with the right guy. All right? He might be a boy and then he's not ready for you. But if you're doing the right thing that is the best thing for you, capitalizing on your opportunities, the right man will only support that. Number 2. But before we go to number 2, check out coachingwithundress.com. If you ever need a session or you want to talk one-on-one about this topic or something else as well, I'd appreciate your subscription because I want to make sure you get notified for future videos. Go ahead and hit the like if you like the video. Any comments or suggestions or recommendations, I love looking at those. I respond to those all personally. Number 2 is basically a follow-up from number 1. If number 1 is more about creating your own world, focusing on your priorities, capitalizing on your opportunities, Number one leads to number 2, which means you're less available. You're less available, which makes him more addicted to you. And I don't mean less available by you talking to other men or going on other dates or dating other men. No, if you know who you want and this is the right man, you being less available shows that you are prioritizing what's important to you, and he will be a part of that when he deserves to. He needs to earn that. So again, you don't want to binge date immediately because things are hot and heavy, because he's perfect, because he's great, because you're bonding together, because the attraction, the sex, everything's great. I understand that, but don't spoil it. So being less available is healthy, it's productive, and it keeps him addicted to always wanting more. Don't binge date. Keep him wanting more. Be more focused on what's best for you. That's what I always practice and preach to my clients about self-love. Even with my new product, How to Love a Man, it's all about making sure you put your goals first. The right man only wants to be a part of that. The wrong man wants to destroy that. And a boy can't handle that. You see all what we're talking about here? Let's find you the right man. Focus on what's best for you. The right man's out there. Number 3, so when you're less available and you're creating your own world, number 1 and number 2, I want you to express your standards. I want you to express your goals. I want you to express your boundaries in a way. Because if that makes you more desirable, which it will, he's going to want to try to do everything he can to impress you, everything and anything he can to get you and try to show you how much he means to you, which is amazing, which is great, which is what you want. But make sure you know how to manage that by understanding your standards, your boundaries aren't compromisable. They're basically saying, I know at this time of the day or this time during the week, as much as I want to see you, I got to take care of this. I did promise the girls' night that we're going to do this. I did promise my cousins or my sister this night's for us. Or I have church on Sunday. Or I can't sleep over because I have an early morning with some exercised workout or spinning class. You creating your healthy boundaries, which I gave you all examples with positive solutions, positive things, makes you more desirable. He's going to admire you more. I want you to inspire him. And not just because you're trying to make him not because you're trying to make him into something that he's not, but making the best of who you are. That makes us more addicted to that. When a woman has such great things going for herself, she takes care of herself, she really values who she is, and she's always self-challenging who she is, that makes me want to be a part of that. That makes me addicted to that. You inspire me to be a better man, a better worker, a better boyfriend, a better sister, a better brother, a better son to my dad, anything. You want to make sure you show yourself, and I always tell this to my clients, always, you're more than a girlfriend. You're more than a girlfriend. Let's see what you could do. Let's maximize your potentials. Take care of yourself. The right man will only want to be a part of that. All right, so before we go into part 2, check out coachingwithundress.com because I want to make sure you guys are not only helped out in the situation, but check out the product, How to Love a Man. It's all about everything we talked about, this and everything else, with Q's and A's, with assignments, with quizzes, note-taking, and it's a cool, fun project that I put together that I just hope you guys really enjoy. It's entertaining and informative at the same time. Thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned for part 2 because we're going to go over 4 more things to talk about, and I really appreciate your support. See you soon.